Flashback today for June 9th, down through the years, begins 43 years ago today, June 9th, 1971. It's an early look at a man who, much later, ran for President of the United States and held other public offices, elected and appointed as well.
That is the only thing that government exists for, is to serve its people. And the moment it forgets them, as I believe we have begun to do in this country, I think that we lose that right.
Take another look. This Vietnam veteran was making a lot of speeches around this time period. He was more articulate than many of his contemporaries, and he did a lot to bring the plight of our Vietnam veterans to public attention. Later, he went into politics, much later. He was a lieutenant governor, a U.S. senator, a candidate for president, and current Secretary of State John Kerry. Now the terrible weather event, June 9th, 1953. A tornado hits the Worcester area. It struck in the late afternoon, and as the newspaper headlines reported, 73 were killed, 800 injured, 2,200 buildings damaged. The twister hit for 75 minutes late in the afternoon, and it came with little advance warning.
June 9th, 1953. That deadly Worcester tornado was probably the very first major natural disaster ever covered on WJAR TV, which had just begun broadcasting 4 years earlier in 1949. The following year, of course, the natural disaster coverage involved Hurricane Carol. Still, all these years later, one of the top 3 worst hurricanes ever to hit this area. But that Worcester tornado was quite destructive and deadly as well.
Wow.